Andrew McCART, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. I'm here with the victorious Darren Tetley. Just tell me the game plan.
Stay on my feet.
And you did it. You did it.
Yeah, after my last two fights, I thought, fucking forget winning or losing, just stay on my fucking feet this time. So yeah, I done it so that's all right.
You must be happy with that then.
Yeah, definitely. You know, I've had a tough last two fights. You know, Liam Taylor and Antwi. So you know, it's nice to get back to winning ways. You know, against a tough opponent who come to have a go. Like so. You know, we push on now, and you know the main part for me is staying on my feet. So, and I took a few body shots as well, which were nice.
So you can take body shots.
Yeah, I just blame Antwi and Taylor, innit? Just they must have some weird power, but you know they're not nice shots to get with. Let's be honest. You know, you get it right. You know, you're gonna get it. And I think if you watch the Antwi and Taylor fight, you know Taylor's was straight through the middle, and Antwi was just very heavy-handed and caught me around the side. And you know, I learnt a lot from that. You know, I come in today trying to move my head, and I think I done that as well. So that's to get me jab off, and I kind of ticked everything I wanted to actually tick. You know, jab, head movement, and you know, so I'm happy. Yeah.
Obviously, the last two fights, Liam Taylor fight and Antwi fight that you just spoke about there. Obviously, you were dropped in both the fights. You were stopped in the last fight. So, going back to the drawing board, you never went back to the gym with your head down. You went back. Did you go back and be like, you know what? There's things I need to change. Let's change them. Go back with a positive attitude and rectify it. And is that how you approached this fight?
Yeah, I think, you know, I can't stay at home and cry about it. I was gutted. You know, I wanted, especially the last one, I wanted to win the English title. But I think if you're going to go home and feel sorry for yourself and find excuses or whatever, you know, you're in the wrong game. The bottom line is, I caused them two losses, you know, and that's it. And you know, I'll live with that. I'm not gonna cry about it. And you know, I went back to the gym, and I kind of the Antwi and the Taylor fight. I kind of tried standing with him, which you know, I'm not a puncher. You know, I think I punch hard enough, but you know, I'm not a puncher. It's just going back to what I can do. You know, my jab, getting to the head movement, and just working on defense. Like that's like been the key word for this fight: defense. And since February, that's all we've been trying to work on, and I think I've shown, you know, glimpses of that there.
So what's the goal for you then, obviously heading into 2022? Some might say that 2020 wasn't your year in terms of what happened. Well, the last Antwi fight and the first fight in 2020 wasn't your sort of time. But what's the game plan? What's the hope and the dreams for 2022?
I want the Central Area title fight. That's what I want. You know, I tried a British Eliminator and come up short. I tried an English title and come up short. But you know, especially the Taylor fight, I was in the fight. You know, it was a fight of the year, and Antwi, I think I shone a lot of heart there and a lot of ability as well in spells. So, you know, I think Jimmy Joe Flint and Dom Hunt are fighting tomorrow for the Central Area, and you know, that's not any one of them, but I want the Central Area title fight if I can get it.
Like, you're in a tough division, the welterweight division. It seems to be a stacked division all the time and stuff like that. I mean, Eko Usman's over there just now. Do you know what I mean? And obviously you got the guys like Conor Benn and David Avanesyan who stopped Liam Taylor, I believe, and stuff like that. So it's a tough old division for you to be in. So is it baby steps for you? Like you say, obviously the dream might be the British title, but for you, is it that, like you said there, the Central Area? If I get that, let's get a new dream. Let's go for the English. If I get that, let's go for the other dream. Is that the plan?
Yeah, exactly. You know, imagine me sitting here now calling out Eko assuming he was the British champion. I'd look like a fucking idiot. You know, I lost for the British Eliminator, I lost for an English title, and I'm going to sit, and because I won a 6th round, I'm going to sit and call him out. I'm not an idiot. You know, but I think the Central Area will really, you know, give me good 10 rounds as well, you know, which is what I need with good opponents. So, you know, he's just taking it time by time and fight by fight, and, you know, not getting carried away trying to look at, like you say, the Avanesyan's, the Assumans, you know, just yet. Don't get me wrong, if the opportunity came, obviously you wouldn't take a British title fight if it came, you know what I mean? But ideally for me now, I think the Central Area is I would definitely believe I'm at that level, so, you know, I think that would be probably a good move to do now.
When you look at that division, when you look at like the Conor Benn and all these guys, Avanesyan's and stuff like that, man, how good is the welterweight division right now domestically? Not just world level where you got your Crawfords and your Spences and your Porters and stuff like that, but domestically, how good is the division right now?
Yeah, it's good if you're watching it. It's shit if you're in it. You know what I mean? When you look at him, you know, I mean, Avanesyan's on another level. You know, sparred him, and you know, it kind of shows what level he is when you look at the fight me and Liam Taylor had, and then you look at what he done to Taylor, you know, and I think obviously there's big fights everywhere, and I think, all jokes aside, for someone in the division, that's really good because, there's big fights everywhere, so if you want big fights, you don't have to look very far. It's just about trying to get them fights and get them over the line. And I think if I can win a central area, another good 10 rounds, that kind of steps you up that little bit more. And who knows what will come after that.
Talk about coming up. One final word from yourself, man. Like 2022, like you said, that central area and stuff like that. But just a word for your fans and everybody watching IFL TV right now that you're back, you're better, you've worked on your defence, and you're going to stay on your fucking feet, in your own words.
Yeah, I got a lot of credit for the Taylor fight and even some for the Antu fight. And it's funny when you go down and say, yeah, but you got back up, and it's like, yeah, but I fucking went down. But listen, the fans and people wishing me luck on social media. I got a brilliant fan base around me, and my family, my support. My wife, I don't know how the fuck she puts up with me. Honestly, I think when I'm making weight, she just doesn't speak to me. And she's doing all that while looking after 3 kids running around the house because I can't cope with none of them. I mean, I was laid in bed last night watching Christmas films and Frozen with my 3-year-old little girl. So she does all that while I train and go to work. So I owe a lot of it to her, to be honest with you.
There you go, and that's a beautiful way to end this interview. Dan, keep winning, keep doing your thing. That central area comes your way. I hope you get the chance, and until the next one, well done, champ. Thank you very much. Thank you.